My name's Nathan Brown and I'm revisiting Dallas. I'm Nathan Brown. We're revisiting Dallas this morning at Hypnotic Donuts. You can tell by the line that this place is rocking. The reason that they're rocking is because of their amazing donuts with lots of eclectic ingredients. It's not your average donut shop that's just glazed donuts and cinnamon rolls and bear claws. They have M&Ms, they have bacon, they have peanut butter, banana donuts. We're going to get a little bit of everything today and then go share it with Dallas.
We've got everything here, everything that every other store does not have. Fresh jalapenos Tabasco with a white frosting, lava chocolate chip cake with powdered sugar and a strawberry, peanut butter, bacon, banana, and honey, the evil Elvis. And as you can see, varieties. We could go on forever and ever.
All right, I'll take a half dozen plain berries, one of these M&Ms, and then a dozen donut holes.
Okay.
And one plain Jane chicken biscuit.
All right.
Have y'all been doing this since you opened?
Mm-hmm. Day one.
Y'all were the first person in Dallas to do it, right? I think y'all were.
Yeah.
Local number.
You've been hypnotic.
Thank you.
There are different types of donuts, and the chicken biscuits are really hard to get, so you have to show up early. You can't show up at 12 o'clock or else they'll all be gone.
The bad ham and jamma was pretty good. Ham and egg and cheese and apricot jelly. They always have something weird, something different.
I'm just here to try it.
All right, I've heard and read a lot about their chicken biscuit sandwiches. I just went with the plain Jane today just to compare it to, other chicken biscuits in the area, fast food joints and such. Look at that. The biscuit's not even big enough to hold that chicken meat. We'll take a bite. Whoa! It's beyond a chicken biscuit. It's chicken biscuit 2.0. It's the next coming of chicken biscuit. It's the once and future chicken biscuit king. I mean, look at that. That's real chicken meat. Get over here and try one of these things.
We started really selling out the back of our car, and we just posted on Facebook and Twitter where we were going to be, and we were getting, when we post about, 100 responses within a minute of I want those donuts, here's my order. And we moved into a pizza shop just on the weekends. We rented out a space from about 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. Saturday and Sunday morning. There was about 960 donut stores in DFW, and when I researched it, 900 of those are supplied by the same supplier. So I knew they were exactly the same donut. And so, not only do we have different donuts, but we have your basic donuts that are simple, glazed donuts, apple fritters, everything like that. But what we do is we hand cut everything. Everything's handmade. One of the things we did is the Hypnotic Donut Dash down at Fair Park, just to give something, again, different. It's a race, which there's a lot of races in Dallas. How many races have donuts in Dallas is what got us to where we are, so we try to get back to Dallas now.
They care about the community, and in turn, the community is helping them. It just goes around and around. That's the kind of stuff that we want to spotlight on Revisiting Dallas. Thank you very much.
Okay, appreciate it. Thank you, Nick.
We're at the Dash for the Beads over in Oak Cliff. I'm here with Jackie Moon. He just finished the race. What was your time?
28:32.
28:32. So, Jackie, what do you think about Dallas?
I love it, man. It's a great place. It's not your 1980s Dallas TV show anymore. On any given weekend, we can go out and and find something like this. It's not hard to get signed up, but just seeing people active. I mean, that's when I talk about Dallas. I mean, that's what I think about, and it's so easy to get outside.
We're here with Shauna and Linda, two of the most bedazzled participants in this race. Did y'all run with these masks on?
We did. Yes, we did. All the
And isn't
way.
it kind of cheating to be on a moped in a race?
Oh, honey, no, we weren't on the moped.
Why
Although
not?
it would have been easier. Yeah, much.
Where do you like to go eat, drink, and go out in Oak Cliff?
Bishop Arts is a really nice place, yeah. And we have to give a shout out to the Poorhouse, too. Oh, the Poorhouse, that's right, Poorhouse. Awesome. It's actually Poorhouse, Dallas, PhD.
Would y'all like a donut from Hypnotic Donuts?
Absolutely. I've been wanting to try this place out.
Hypnotic donut.
We got a couple of chocolate
Oh,
ones.
those are
Nice.
hypnotic.
Oh, I want this one. Get that M&M one.
Oh my god. Oh,
Please, take a donut.
That's the most race right there.
So what do you like about Dallas?
I like to go up to Uptown, McKinney, Standard Poor is a good restaurant. Coal Vines, another one.
Anything on Greenville Avenue? St. Patty's Day Parade, you can't beat that.
Yeah, that's coming up next month. Y'all gonna be there?
Yeah. You guys gonna be there?
Yeah.
St. Patty's Day. See us there.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Think Hypnotic Donuts would be happy to know that we're out delivering for them?
I hope so, because I mean we got people without shirts, people wearing too much clothes, all eating sugar. Why did y'all want to do this race?
Because it's awesome! It is the most fun thing we've ever done, ever.
It's the new trend, ladies and gentlemen. It
And
is the
nobody-
new thing. A shout out to HP Pharmacy. My brother
Oh,
works
yeah?
there.
Shout out to the HP Pharmacy.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep, they have good shakes and
Grilled cheese.
grilled cheeses, so go buy one. Yep.
Grilled cheeses, malt shakes, come run it off at the Dash for the Bees
Yep.
with Hope.
And Sarah. Yes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Woo! Okay, bye. We're gonna finish now.
Why did you want to do the Dash for the Bees?
I think it's just a really good way for a community to get a dog park. I think it's awesome.
Where do you eat? Where do you drink? Everything.
Well, I like all the different kind of eclectic restaurants there is in the Bishop Arts District. That's usually one of my favorite places to go for lunch since I work in downtown Dallas.
Red velvet pancakes. I hear they're awesome. I haven't had them yet.
Those are at Oddfellows,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
The red velvet.
yeah.
I can attest to that.
This was a fluke thing that I found it online, and so you can always find something fun to do. It's never a dull moment in Dallas, that's for sure.
I came to the Dash of Bees in Oak Cliff and I got to see what it's about. I got to meet some really interesting people. They told me all about what they like about Dallas. I got to exchange ideas with them. Now I know some new places to go check out. I didn't come here to start this race, but I'll be damned if I'm going to finish it. We're at Jimmy's Market, and it smells amazing. I'm coming over here to pick up a Cuban sandwich. This is what they're known for. They have a little sandwich counter in the back. So we're gonna go over here to the sandwich counter and pick up my sandwich. Thank you very much. All right, we're leaving Jimmy's. I've got my Cuban sandwich. I've got my dollar shot of espresso. Even more fun than eating and drinking this here, though, we can take it to Craft and Growler, where they let you bring inside food from other places. There. You going, man? Good to see you. This is something that you can do at Craft and Growler. You can bring food from the outside, eat it here with your beer. Now, how did Craft and Growler come to be?
Craft and Growler came together as initially because my wife and I were investors in Deep Ellum Brewing Company. If you look at areas like the Northwest and Colorado, all those areas have growlers are everywhere. It's basically a part of their lifestyle. So we didn't see that happening as much in Dallas, yet there was that growing craft beer community. So we thought this would be the great time to do it, to try to create a growler shop that would allow people to take these beers out to go. Our main focus is going to be the beer and supporting the local community, breweries like Peticolas and Deep Ellum, We want to be there to try to bring those beers to people as much as they can and make them as accessible as we can. And to me, that in the end of the day is going to support Dallas because you're supporting guys that live down the street from you.
First impressions, what do you think?
Oh, it was greatness. Walking in, you had a nice beer selection up there. I like how you have on your menu here, the different styles, the good explanations. Even going to the IBU units that pretty much, tells you how hoppy and bitter it's going to be.
All right, next up when we're visiting Dallas, we're going to go over to Oak Cliff and check out Dude Sweet Chocolate. Let's go. We're at Do Sweet Chocolate with the owner, Catherine.
Hi.
So, if I'm just walking through Bishop Arts and I pass this place and I'm wondering about it, what is the one thing that I should be thinking about Dude Sweet Chocolate?
Let go of any preconceived notions about chocolate when you walk in the door. Our toffees aren't normal toffees, our fudges aren't normal fudges, and I'm always experimenting. So you never know what's going to be in the store at any given time, especially the Bishop Arts location.
Do you have anything that you're doing special for Valentine's Day?
I'm making all these anatomically correct hearts, but I can only do 2 per hour, and I have 100 more to do by Wednesday.
Dallas, just what is your idea of it?
There's a lot more people walking around, cycling, a lot more events going on in different neighborhoods. It's gotten its personality back. That's probably the thing that pleased me the most and still continues to please me. Areas of town are gaining momentum, and I think that's fantastic.
Well said, Catherine. So come over to Do Sweet Chocolate, the anatomically correct chocolate beating heart of Bishop Arts District. While out on the town, I asked people about their favorite places to go and how they define Dallas.
I would say I define Dallas with,
I don't know, I'm drawing a blank.
I would say Dallas when I think of Dallas.
It's pretty much undefined. I mean, it could be anything.
I define Dallas as the thinking man's option to Austin.
I would say classy. I would say diversity.
I know a lot of people, when they hear Dallas and Fort Worth, they think cowboys and stockyards, but it's really not that anymore. It's a hip, fun place to be.
I moved from New York, so I thought it would be like a lot of cowboys and things of that nature, and it was so stereotypical. And what I met were a lot of like bankers and lawyers and people who are a lot more cosmopolitan,
modern, up to date, eclectic.
Much cleaner, much cooler version of Houston.
It's homey, it's clean, and great food.
Lots of money, good people, but the opportunity to be yourself.
Shopping.
And shopping. I feel like a lot of good restaurants, a lot of new things happening.
There's a lot of hidden spots in Dallas that are really awesome.
A lot of great pubs and great food and great art. It's all seems to be hitting right now.
I love to eat, so Good To Go Tacos is one of my favorite places. This place is also, Hypnotic Donuts is also one of my favorite places. A place with good coffee is always a good place to be.
There's a lot of great things happening with the local craft brew scene. It's a really big part of it. It's getting up there with San Francisco and on par with New York as far as the craft beer scene goes.
You could go to Lower Greenville, you could go to Knox Henderson, you can go to downtown, Deep Ellum. Every area's got its own niche kind of group of people, what they like to do and how they dress, so it's nice and diverse.
Dallas is anything you want it to be.
Dallas, that's what I think of when I think of Dallas.
You probably haven't heard about White Rock Abbey yet. But this up-and-coming East Dallas craft beer-focused bar is gaining a following more and more each week. They focus on local beer, and they have a wide-ranging menu that caters to people with special diets, such as a gluten-free variety.
My name is Waylon McAnally. I'm the majority owner here at White Rock Abbey. Been open 60 days yesterday. We have 40 taps concentrating on local beers, Deep Ellum, Lakewood, RAR, Franconia, Firewheel. Every local has a couple of taps on our wall. When we took it over, it was going to be a pool supply place. As you can see, it's not that now. I think the thing that makes us special and as compared to other local places is that we are a one-stop shop for local beers. We have the beers that you have heard about and are wondering where you can try them. Here's the place where you try them.
My name is Scott Knowles, and this is my brother Brian Knowles, and we're part of the local homebrew craft movement here in Dallas-Fort Worth.
What we're trying to do is bring beers that aren't available here in Texas, that most people drink Budweiser, Miller, Coors, and that's not what it's all about. It's about drinking custom-made beers.
Basically, what I'd like to tell you is drink craft, drink local craft brews. Knowles Brothers Craft Brewing. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter.
Yeah, there you go.
KBCB Brewer. Yep. There it is.
This is my beer journal. I founded it at Old Navy back in 2008. And I've recorded all the beers I've had since then.
She's an English major, so that helps out a whole lot.
September 7th, 2006. I once drank a pumpkin ale.
She can flip to that date.
I know, that's what's great about it.
It's hard to remember what you've drank.
It is. It is.
Most people have been to the West Village, but maybe not Union Bear. It's a great restaurant with a patio, and downstairs, it's spacious, comfortable, and great for group dining.
Matt Spillers, the executive owner of the Spillers Group Restaurants, he grew up in Uptown before it was Uptown, before it was high rises, before it was everything that we have from the gloss and sheen that Uptown is right now. He was going to put a place in Oak Cliff at the old Polar Bear ice cream shop. So the Bear got incorporated early on, and whenever he decided on this particular location, the word union came into it because he wanted something that meant people coming together. He wanted something that meant neighborhood. We've got different kinds of spaces. This room that we're in right now, this side room called the Lodge. We've got the bar area, the big long bar with the 40 taps, and then 2 different main dining areas, plus the upstairs bar and patio. Over and over again, we get the same response from people who are first timers to come down our stairs, and they're just like, cool. I think it's just a matter of getting people down here for the first time, letting them be in the downstairs and see that it's a comfortable place.
G&G Savon's menu is ingrained with homemade dishes and hospitality. Orders are prepared by hand with care and served to happy restaurateurs who dive right in, enjoying the rich Mediterranean culture of it all. It's all thanks to one humble family.
Hi, my name is Jennifer Haber. This is Savon G&G Cafe. It's my family's restaurant, and we opened in 2004. My dad retired from the American Embassy, and he wanted to pursue his childhood dream of being a cook, so we opened this place. It's my mom, Grace Haber, and my brother, Jimmy Haber. Every plate that's served is basically created by the person who invented it. It's not quite the same as a big franchise place. It doesn't have the same heart to it, and it also doesn't have the same flavor, because in my opinion, you can try to reproduce a recipe, but it's not going to be the same. Our food is different in that it just tastes authentic. It looks authentic. There's definitely something on the menu that you'll like. What I like about our restaurant is that if you have a certain accommodation, like gluten-free or whatever, he'll do it because it's him doing it. So he can alter anything to fit what people like.
Savon G&G Cafe, I've been coming for about 3 years now. First time I came, I had the falafel plate, and that's what I've gotten every time I came. It's my favorite. The hero plate also is amazing. And the Savon hummus, you can't go wrong. No matter what you get, it's all delicious. And you have to get baklava at the end because it's the perfect sweet treat for the finishing of the dinner. So, gotta come to Savon.
I love coming to G&G's because the food is amazing. Hummus is delicious.
I think the big draw here is you can bring your own wine, bring your own alcohol, and the food's actually really delicious.
And good prices, too.
I come to G&G's just because the food is so authentic. It's so good, and the service is out of control. They're so nice. They know me, they know my friends, and they know what we order. I don't even have to tell Grace what I want. She just brings it. So
This morning in Oak Cliff we dashed for the bees. Now we're back for a little nightcap at the Mardi Gras bar at the Kestrel Theater. We're going to go in and talk to some of the best costume guests. you find out about this thing?
Well, Nathan, this is my hood. I've been here for 8 years. When I first came here, we didn't even have a Mardi Gras. Now we have a parade. Now we have a masquerade ball. We're even going to have a 5K run that is supposed to be the hardest that people accomplish today. This is where it's at. This is history.
What do you think the idea of Dallas is right now?
Well, I think Dallas is actually kind of coming into its own right now. We're really establishing a sense of culture. There's a sense of community within this. I mean, my community right now, I know my neighbors. I know my neighbors who are next to me. I know my neighbors who are 2 or 3 streets down. I know my neighbors who are across in the other neighborhood. So for me, it's kind of like a burgeoning sense of just culture, just a sense of oneness, you know?
We're here with Sarah and Adam and Stephanie. Sarah is actually a Dallasite. They've come all the way from Indiana. Is this the first time you've come?
No, I've been to most of them actually. I came here from New Orleans. I'm a Patrician. I came here after Katrina to Dallas and moved into Bishop Arts area because it was the closest to New Orleans that I could find in Dallas. I've been there ever since for the past 7 years. I've walked in the parade before. We always go see because we live on the route basically. We live right off Bishop.
Y'all haven't been around Dallas for some years, so coming back now, how does it look different than the way you remember it?
I haven't really partied in Dallas, Texas, and so yeah, we're gonna enjoy the parade tomorrow and we'll see what happens.
Police officer, Mr. Zitsu, let's see what you got. Cheer for the peacock. Let's hear it for Mr. Chaplin.
You know, there was just a costume contest. Why weren't you here for that?
I took a power nap and I slept too late.
You let some guy dressed up like Charlie Chaplin win. You could have beat him.
Shame, I know. I was taking a power nap. What do you want me to do? I was sleeping.
Did you run the race earlier today?
There was a race today?
Yes, it was the Dash for the Beads. We were there.
Okay, no, I was drinking at that point.
All right, so you got started early on Mardi Gras, and you slept through your costume contest.
I did. It's a big day.
So when you're not doing that, what's your typical life in Dallas? What do you like about Dallas?
There's a lot of creatives out here, a good art scene, good music scene. So yeah, that's what I'm into.
The reason I'm here is because it's the place to be. In costume or not in costume.
And when you're not at the Kessler, where do you like to go around Dallas?
As close to Oak Cliff as possible.
Do you have some favorite bars or restaurants you'd like to shout out?
Oh! Lucia! Bolsa! Emporium Pies!
You need more? Sure, you can go as long as you want.
That's all I know!
All right, Mr. Chaplin, can you define Dallas using no words?
So hard, got to say hello.